Yo, yo, yo. Happy, was it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday, and it is March 23rd. I thought I traded pretty good today. I ended up plus 731. We took a lot of trades today, a lot in the live stream. I took a couple I guess I took a few out of the live stream. It ended up being positive for me, so let's. One Mighty 90, Microsoft, and rest were all runners. Boeing scratch trade, Beyond plus 254, Facebook 100, Tesla plus 360, Amazon 205, Target minus 52, PTON was our big winner 783, and Roku was our big loser 895, Alibaba 115, Apple minus 392, and Zoom 155. So let's take a look at the Mighty 90 first in Microsoft. Let's get to day trading. So Microsoft, where are you? Are right there. So Microsoft Mighty 90 occurred right here. So I tried to get filled here as it pushed down to lows. I guess it really didn't get down to lows of the day, but ended up pushing up. It started to pull back here a little bit, and I lost a little bit of my profits, but I just did it small. I tried to get everything closed out on the second green bar here, and so that was plus $88. Boeing as a scratch trade. Steve, I'm sure we'll cover that. Beyond Meat. So Beyond, let me change this so I can go through these quicker. So Beyond was a runner. It had almost a bar just as big as the first one here. So on this pullback, we got short and it rolled over. So nice trade there. I think I held on to some and ended up getting out up here. And so I lost some, but nice winner there at 254. Facebook was a runner. And Facebook, let me see exactly what time I got. It's been we had a lot of trades today, so it's just hard to recall all of them off the top of my head. Okay, so that we got in right here. So really big here on this pullback. Excuse me, we got long. Actually, no, we got short. This actually was a Mighty 90. I need to change that over. This was a Mighty 90, and ended up when it ended up getting this down to this pivot and chopping and bouncing here. See, I ended up getting rid of it when it pushed down to here. So that was just a $100 winner. Tesla 360. So in Tesla, okay, let me see exactly when I got into Tesla as well. Okay, so that was 923. So Tesla, this actually was a Mighty 90 as well. Okay, so I ended up getting a long right here, and it went against me for a little bit. Added to it down here, and then on this bounce up, ended up getting out. Let's see, when did I get out? I actually wrote it up to 56. So I ended up getting out as it started to pull back here. So I held on to a little bit here. So I think Steve might have got out early. He got out, I think, maybe after the second green bar. I left the contract open, and I went in with two contracts left the one open. Let's see, got out of one. Yeah, right in here on this push up, and then I left one open, and it paid off. So plus 360. So I need to put that over in the Mighty 90 as well. Amazon. So in Amazon, Amazon was it was really strong today, and so on this, let me see here. I want to make sure I find exactly where I got in. AMZN. So I got in. Oh, okay, I remember. So it was starting to pull back, and on this kind of bigger push here. I wanted to just get in with at least one because I had a feeling it was gonna rip up. Um, and it went against me a little bit, and when it got back up to about actually a little bit of profit, then I lost it, and when it came back down to this pivot, I added, and then I ended up on that add, um, getting filled at 10% here, and then I rode it up a little bit more and started to chop, and I just got out with my profit. I had a feeling it was going to continue up, but I ended up closing both out right up here, so ended up going from down about 400 or 500 to up 205. So good winner there. Target. I should have held longer. Um, in Target, let's see, we had a big volume bar here. So on this pullback, we got long, and it went against us, and it was against us for a long time. And on this right up here, it bounced up to here. I had 4 contracts on. I took 2 off. If I just would have kept those on, it ended up with some big pushes. I ended up getting out. Let's see, right about in here. I ended up getting out right after this big push here. If I'd have kept, I ended up down $56. I only had 2 contracts still on. If I'd have kept all 4 on and got out there, I probably would have turned a profit, or maybe even if I would have cut 2 there and kept 2 more for this. It ended up ultimately really grinding up, even though it's falling apart now. But so let's target Peloton, big winner in PTON. So PTON, we upside runner, pulled back, got long, got some profits, took profits out, added to it, rode this up. I think I even added to it here. And let me see when I finally got out of PTON, where I was just completely done to be out. Got out at. Okay, so I got completely out of PTON right in here. Let's start chopping around right in there. So that was my biggest winner on the day. 783 Roku. I had a really good day if it wasn't for Roku. Big bar here, pullback, got long, and it just fell apart. And I ended up holding and ended up actually. Let me see what time I ended up getting out. So I ended up getting out. Let's see. Time was it? Was okay. 10. So I ended up actually getting out of everything right here. And then what I did was when it rode this pivot, and when it got up above this pivot, I got short. I thought it was going to continue down, and it fell apart here, and I got rid of I got some profits back. And so, I was down like 1,300 on the trade. But because I got short here, and I think I got out when it crossed through this pivot here, I got out. And so I ended up getting some profits back from like 1,300 down at about 895, so about 900. I got about $400 back. So Alibaba, okay, in Baba, let me see what time I got in this one. Again, more trades than normal today. Normally not this many, so it makes it hard to remember. Okay, so it was also a mighty 90. I need to change that one too. So we got long right here, rode it up, and I was out. Not sure why my headset shuts off automatically sometimes, but anyway, Alibaba, I ended up getting out. I held it for a while, and on this push back up here, I ended up getting out. It was starting to chop. It was it was kind of up, down, chop, and so I just got out here, and so ended up having a profit of 115. Apple kind of hurt today. Um, Apple, we ended up. Let me see what time I got it. This was a long, drawn out one as well. So got in at 10:15. So I ended up getting long here on this pullback. There's this big bar here, and then it just fell apart. And gosh, it was just bleeding us. And I was down about 500 and some dollars, and I ended up getting some back on this. I think as it started to pull back here again, I just got out. You see, I got out at 12:20. So I actually got out when it got this second red bar. I just bailed. So I got some back, probably close to half of it. Ended up down 392. And finally, Zoom. This is one I did on my own. So in Zoom, I want to make sure I know exactly where I got in on this one. So I got in right here on this big pullback. It was strong all day. It had a bigger bar here than the first. And so on this pullback, I got long, and I rode it up to here, and then I got out, and so ended up, let's see, make sure I got out. Actually, I ended up getting out after. I ended up getting out after it broke through this right here. So I got out. So I gave some profits back, but I ended up 155. I think I was probably up 255, but once it crossed through this point here with this bar here, I got out. So overall, I will take. This has been my best day since. I guess last week, but I really hadn't had very many good days. So I will take plus 731 and be back at it tomorrow. I think tomorrow may be my last day of trading, and then I'll be off to turkey hunt. If all goes as planned. Otherwise, I may be there Thursday to trade, but probably not Friday for sure. So have a great one. Peace.